I know. You saw this in your sub box or your notifications or whatever you call it, and you were like, now there is just no way that I see the day. There's just no way that I see the day where RobertIDK does this series.
What?
That's what we call a slant rhyme in the industry. It didn't really rhyme, but I made it sound like it did. You had one job! For me, it was to rhyme, and I didn't, and I'm sorry. The legendary series. You thought it wasn't gonna happen? You thought it wasn't gonna happen again?
We didn't need to buy a hat.
But it do happen again. Listen, I don't know what inspired me, but let's just not overthink it, and let's enjoy ourselves. You had one job. People who had one job, and they didn't do it right. For example, pulling the rope in the wrong direction. Tug of war, a game as old as time. A very intense battle. You need every ounce of strength. Do you have it, or do you not? It seems as though this team is trying. What is going on? How on earth did this person not know which direction to go in? Okay, sorry. I ain't trying to rant too much right off the bat, but how can you not see all of these people leaning back? Also, the other team's on that side. Why would you be going towards the other team? You think they're trying to go towards you? Then you're just walking by each other. Stupid dingus. That is an example. They had one job and they ain't do it. You have one job. If you want to see this series continue, you have one job, and it is to boop the like button and the subscribe button. And if you have not done that, you had one job and you failed, and now we make fun of you. So if you messed that up, good job, bud. People, we about to hit it. RobertIDK, you had one job, theme song. You had one job, you didn't do it right. Now Robert's gonna roast you tonight. You better not be lazy or we're gonna see it and we'll make fun of you. Street in Germany be like. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it would not be the first time and won't be the last time that we will see a pavement truck not pavement trucking right. I don't know how this happens, but it would be very sad to be a resident of this neighborhood, and this is forever what your street looks like. Good job, you dingus. They are a little confused, but they have the spirit. Okay, we got an ad here. I just got a text that my Apple ID was locked. LOL, they gave me a link to resubmit my login info. It's all good. Dude, pretty sure that wasn't from Apple. Clicking a link is all it takes to fall victim to a phishing scam. Scan code to learn more about staying safe online. No! You became the one thing you swore to destroy. You said no links. And then you got a link. Why you have to put a link? It is only an ad. Why you have to have link? That's very sad. Should we scan this? I want to scan this. I'm tempted to see if I can scan this. Can I scan this? No, it's too small. Not enough pixels. I tried, homies. Actually, let's consult the comments. Did anyone go to the link? How'd it go?
Well, clicking a link is dangerous. Everybody knows that. But obviously, scanning a QR code is perfectly safe and can never go wrong.
All right, classic Reddit comment. I remember why I left this place. Needed some blinds for our dark room at work. The guy came to measure the window and assured us it would be completely dark. This is what they installed. Absolutely disgusted. We can see all the light coming in. If we're able to take this photo with natural light from this window that we're trying to cover up, you didn't cover it up. Not only that, but you can see the windowsill through this. Not only does it not take nearly enough space up, but you can see through the ting anyways. Completely dark, they said. It will be fine, they said. No! Titan Power Plus. Over 21,000 satisfied customers have tried our signature Titan Smart Cable. All right, before, unbreakable, 50% in 20 min, lifetime warranty. See, that's the stupid Apple cable. After, breakable, 50% in 1 hour, no warranty. Okay, I think they put the wrong text on the wrong cable. Titan Power! No! Jonathan from IT told you to swap out these two text blocks. You're talking smack about our own product. You can't do that. You can't do that. You had one job and you ain't do it. Trains too big for tunnels. Spanish transport secretary resigns after new trains too big for tunnels. They're just like, listen, I've done everything I can. We had to make trains to go in the tunnels. How do you upgrade what's already perfect? Well, you make it bigger, of course. Now, unfortunately, You gotta make bigger tunnels, which I do not advise. Jobs that I would never want to do. Cave diving, going into caves. 2, tunnel digging. Digging tunnels.
Nope.
No thank you. No thank you. Yeah, I'll stick with my overworld. Y'all can go to the underworld if you want, but I'ma stick to the overworld. Yeah, I would resign too. But also, you know, when people get into trains, when people get passionate about trains, they don't consider the horrors of digging tunnels. They take the tunnels for granted, you know what I'm saying? The level of not my job here, astonishing. No! Come on! Sufficient bug 9112. Your grammar, your spell checking is not sufficient, Mr. Bug. Astonishing. If someone didn't call him out, someone better call him out. If someone doesn't call him out, I will be very upset. You can't have improper grammar in the you had one job subreddit. You can't. You can't. That you're not allowed. I won't, even if it's not a rule, I won't allow it. If you are talking smack on people for not being smart, doing the dumb thing, you better spell your like 5-word caption correctly, boss. Come on. Oh, does anyone else think that it's ironic to have a typo in the title of a post on this sub? Absolutely. OP, you had one job. Tip my fedora. I'm just wondering why someone would write NMJ, presumably to save time, then follow it with not my job. I know the level of dumb in this title is very dumb. Anyways, let's find out what all the fuss is about in the original thing. Oh, these are classics. You know, you can move the brick. Yeah, so the person whose job was to build the pipe saw this brick and were like, I'm building around that. And they could have just moved the brick and done a straight pipe. See, this definitely isn't the easier job for them. Like, doing all of this dumbness is not easier for them. They were just too stupid to see if you could lift up that brick. But then it's like, yeah, it's not their job to check if there's random bricks laying around. They're gonna assume, if they were hired to do a job, they're gonna assume that the work area was cleared for them. And if it wasn't, it's not their job. Honestly, I am on the side of the pipe layer. The person who laid this pipe, I'm on their side because there's no way it's easier for them to do this squiggly nonsense. They assumed they had a clear workstation and they didn't. And it's not their fault, okay? Inches on my cutting mat are less than an inch. Are they? I mean, none of these are, you didn't line any of these up properly, boss. This should be inched over a little bit. It does look like these get, the gap does get bigger, but you should have lined this up properly if you're gonna talk that smack. So, you know what? I'm gonna give that one an L. Okay, here's the full image that I could have looked at. This looks like it's lined up. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty close, but yeah, not quite close enough. I mean, I guess a cutting mat, a ruler, has one job, and it is to rule things and know how much distance it's covering. I guess it does have one job, and it's that, and it literally couldn't do that, so. All right, you won me back. You won me back on this one. What vegetables have the longest name? The longest veggie name? Radish. Radish is the longest vegetable name with a total of 20 characters. Other long vegetable names include cucumber, 19 characters, squash, 18 characters, and zucchini, 17 characters. All right, by characters, do you mean letters or do you mean VeggieTales cast members? Because if they got 20 radishes in that show, more power to them. But radish, you ain't trying to tell me this is 20 letters long. You ain't trying to tell me that. All right, let me Google this. Also, it should be which vegetables have the longest name, but I'll type it the way they did. What vegetables have the longest name? Longest veggie name, radish. Just Hindi. Okay, this is probably not an English boss. Now, they should have clarified the actual word right next to it, but yeah, that was quite literally lost in translation. That is, my friends, what we call lost in the translation. Reddit tried to calculate prizes. Math not mathing here. All right, you can get 1 gold for 2 euro. You can get 25 gold for 60 euro. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. The worst thing, when you are trying to sell things in bulk, literally, you have one job, and it's to have it be not more expensive than buying 1 times a bunch, buying them individually. Yeah, sorry, I worded that very wrong. Yeah, the math did not math properly in that case. Oh no. While shopping at Costco, this caught my eye. Well, I guess it looks nice. Max display height, 2 plantas. How many plantas we got? We got 3 plantas. Wow. You know that it's important when they sacrifice the look of the display to tell the employees in giant text, don't stack this more than twice. If they are willing to sacrifice all aesthetic appeal of the display to remind the employees of this, it's pretty important, I would say. I'd say it's probably pretty important to not double stack or triple stack the plantas. These are some big plantas. Look, the planter's as big as a guy. Actually, I know the guy, listen guys, I know what you're saying. The guy's farther back, but still, it's pretty big planters. Let's keep it real here. These taps in Army barrack restroom, they're all like this. That's really sad. Come on, Army. I mean, to be fair, the Army has a lot more than one job. I think they have like at least 12 jobs. Installing good sinks is one of those 12, and so they messed that one up. But to be fair, they had a few jobs, I think. Parking ticket person doesn't know what they're doing. All right, certified pre-owned. We are in a lot for car purchases, and someone gave a ticket to this vehicle. How does that make sense? I don't know, guys. This seems staged to me. How do you write a ticket for someone with no license plate? How do you do that? Does it have a license plate on the other side? How does this happen? Okay, I'm consulting the comments. I'm consulting the smart people. Actually, I immediately take that back. These people are not smart. This place is a gold mine. All these unregistered vehicles. I reached my quota for the month. I'm retiring early, boys. Okay, guys, stop it. Stop trying to harvest your precious Reddit upvotes. I know you want your precious upvotes, but you know what you're doing? This is what you're doing. Yeah, guys, we can try to avoid doing dumb comments like that. I personally would appreciate it. Y'all do your thing. I personally would appreciate that. Maybe a pair of glasses would be a better disguise. Robert Nosbish, undercover senior special agent. Okay, well, you said his name, boss. You said his name. What's the point of undercover with the face blurred out if you gonna say his name? What's the point of that? I don't know, you tell me. It's pretty stupid. You had one job, you didn't do it right. Now Robert's gonna roast you tonight. You better not be lazy or we're gonna see it and we'll make fun of you. This random toilet in the hall. That is a random toilet in the hall. Guys, no, that is just a demonstration. That's not a toilet, that's a tribute. It's just a tribute.
Just a tribute.
I want to specify. It was a tribute photo. It could be a tribute.
It could be a tribute, and I don't know. I'm too dumb to know what is or is not a tribute at this point.
Yeah.
They changed Arthur's nose. Hey guys, Peanut Butter Gamer here. The very first Arthur book is about how Arthur's nose is perfect the way it is and doesn't need to be changed. In the second book, they changed his nose. Wow, the first Arthur book was Arthur's nose? I mean, to be fair, it's more nose than face. And that's totally cool. But what are you doing? And then the next one's meant to be Arthur's eyes. What, like his eyes are perfectly fine because he has glasses? And you shouldn't make fun of him for the glasses? These are two different Arthurs, boss. Was that the original goal? Was the original goal to have a different character named Arthur for every book? Like the next one would be like Arthur's back problem. And it's like a completely different looking Arthur that's like a human with like a really bad back, and it's like, hey, don't make fun of him. He has a scoliosis, you know? Is that the goal? Was that the original plan? Because yeah, if you are doing this Arthur looks like a cute, fun guy, you know? Well, actually, he looks really miserable, to be completely honest. Yeah, if he was smiling, it would be all good. But this book also looks like it came out 50 years before this one. Let's keep it real. All right, I'm gonna look this up right now. Arthur books. All right, Arthur's nose, 1976. Then Arthur's eyes, 1979. And then they started coming out every year after that, like wildfire. So clearly, Mr. Mark had a real like spiritual awakening in these few years. And it was like, you know what? Maybe the fully long-nosed aardvark just ain't brandable for the people. I think that might have been what happened, to be perfectly honest. Listen, Mark Brown, if you had a spiritual awakening, I respect it, you do your thing. But the thing is, you had one job, job, and it was to inspire the children to not worry about their appearance and whatever it was. And unfortunately, you deviated from that. You should have picked a different name. Don't make it Arthur's Eyes. Make it Clarence's Eyes or something. You already used up the name Arthur. So what happened? What are the people supposed to think? You know? Ain't no medical procedure turning this into this, okay? That's a different guy. You changed him, Mark Brown. You did. Unbelievable. Listen, Mark Brown, you enjoy basking in your millions of dollars you've made off of Arthur over the last 40, 50, 60 years, maybe. You enjoy your money, boss. You enjoy your money. But you had one job and you didn't do it right.
There it is. There it is.
My dad's memorial wreath has been on its face for 13 months and we only just got notified. Memorial wreath? I have never heard of this. That's wild. All right, I'm looking in the comments. In 2021, my dad passed away after a long bout of cardiovascular issues. My dad loved fishing in the Florida Panhandle with my uncle and was a supporter of the Artificial Reef Association, which creates artificial habitats for sea life. So we made the decision to have him interred in a reef so he could be a part of the ocean he loved so much. Aw, that's awesome. His reef was placed last year and we were told that the Artificial Reef Authority would be regularly monitoring it so we could check the progress of the habitat. Oh, that's fun. 13 months later, we still hadn't heard anything, so my brother asked when it would be surveyed as we were curious about how things were developing.
On Saturday, we finally got an answer.
The Reef Association had found the reef had tipped over as it was being placed, and even worse, the side in the sand is the side with our dad's marker and urn embedded. Oh my gosh. Because the bottom is open, it also provides no effective predator protection for the sea life that normally settles in the reefs. So it isn't even really effective for its intended purpose. Oh man, that's sad. That's sad. I mean, at least you got some upvotes, I guess. At least you have a lot of random people around the world having empathy for you. That's all you can really get from us, you know? I can't do anything about this reef, but I'm sorry, boss. iPhone 14 in the Apple Store shows, let's explore iPhone 13 when tapped. iPhone 14, let's explore iPhone 13. Honestly, homie, vids or it didn't happen. Vids or it didn't happen. This could be two different phones, boss. This could be two different phones.
We didn't need to buy a hat.
You know, listen, you could be telling the truth. You could be telling the truth, but I have no idea. I want to see a vid. You had one job and it was to give us ample proof. That's all I'm saying. If it doesn't fit, cut it. The voice of Germany. Oh, this is epic. Yo, if all billboards looked like this, I would look at some more billboards. All right, well, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? I think the beards are the best ones. This is like definitely one of the best. That's like the cheekiest little smile I've ever seen. But this Jared Leto looking man is pretty good too. Is this also a bearded man? We have one woman, 3 bearded men, and 1 unbearded man. Are all of the good singers in Germany male with beards except for 1? I don't know, guys. I'm just saying. Y'all have like the same facial hair and really long hair on top. I mean, pretty cool, not gonna lie. And y'all all got the chests out. Y'all all got your chests out. Very cool as well. Do your thing, boys. One of my coworkers accepted this as a loonie, Canadian $1. No cash value. Oh, was this in Canada? Because they don't accept Canadian loonies anywhere else. Okay, homies, if y'all ain't about it, if you don't know what Canadian money looks like, a loonie, I've talked about this before. All right, we got our pennies. Wait, what the heck is this? 50 cents? Is this new? Did this happen since I was last there? 50-cent piece. Is this a new thing? Is this a thing in Canada now? No way did they introduce a new coin since I've been gone. Canada, y'all have been busy. Canadian coins wiki. Y'all ain't trying to tell me that y'all now have a 50-cent coin. Produced but uncirculated since 2004. Okay, why? Why are you showing us this? I'm confused. Can we stop acting like 50-cent coins are a thing? Okay, let's get away from this lunacy. Listen, guys, I've been looking at so many of these pictures. None of them make sense. This one's not in order. This one's in a random order, or they don't have pennies. This has everything but pennies. This has like 3 different pennies, 2 different dimes, and then I don't even know what the heck's going on over here. Guys, can we have just a normal... You have have one job. It's to show us the coins. This is driving me crazy. This one has a 50% coin too. Guys, I'm losing my voice. I can't stand this. I cannot stand what is happening right now. Can I please get a normal picture? Okay, here we go. This photo's really ugly, but at least this is the first one that I found that actually has all the coins Canada is actually using. Okay, we get a penny, 1 cent, a nickel, 5 cents, a dime, 10 cents, a quarter, 25 cents. Okay, Americans are all on board so far. Okay, cool. For $1, we got a loonie. And then for $2, we got a toonie.
A toonie, is that seriously what it's called? Wow, Canada's really like a big amusement park. Is Canada even real? Shut up!
Anyways, this is what a loonie looks like. And yeah, I guess someone at work accepted this as a loonie. And to be fair, it looks a little bit almost kind of like one if you aren't really paying attention. But if you're a cashier, you have one job, boss, and it's to cashier the cash. If you're a cashier, you got one job, and it's to count the cash. If you can't do that, then you ain't doing it right. Somebody's house down the block. Okay. Harold, what on earth happened here? What on earth happened here? Is this an AI image? This is AI. You got it. No, it's not. Both of these jobs require so much work. Creating a door in the side of a home and then creating a staircase and a pathway. These both require so much work. What happened? What happened? I need to look at the comments for this one too. There's a hidden lever somewhere. Just need to solve the puzzle. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, that's a good Reddit comment. That bush is looking oddly suspicious. Looks like you need to hit it with a fire arrow or a spill from your lantern. Looks like you may need to put a redstone repeater in front of it. Okay, these comments went from very funny to just, they got more and more nerdy as we, wait a minute. Frogs are cool when in replied again to just milk more comment karma?
Cheater!
Bro, no. That's not how you do this. You're supposed to say one clever thing and then dip. You aren't supposed to be like, oh, that was good. Let me think of some more. And then just fire them off like a stand-up comedian riffing in your own personal little socially distanced stand-up comedian club. Frogs are cool. Come on, boss. I have so many questions. So many questions. Guys, I just have one question. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? I feel like that's a one question. What happened? By the way, homies, how are we feeling about the return of You Had One Job? I know it's been a long time, but the truth is these videos just weren't doing as well as the animation review videos, and so that's why I kind of switched to that. I've been really enjoying doing it, but for old time's sake, I thought I'd give this a try. If you are enjoying this so far and you want me to be doing more of these videos, please let me know in the comments, okay? I want to hear about it. I want you to let me know if you want me to keep doing this, okay? Because yeah, I need to do what the people want, you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying this, but you let me know how you're feeling about it, okay? Cool. A bag with every vowel in orange, except I and H got confused. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, the I is supposed to be orange, not the H. That's lame. That's lame. What happened? What a waste. How did you mess that up? How'd you mess that up, boss? That makes me sad. That would have been a kind of cool bag. I'm gonna keep it real. That bag would have been kind of ill, kind of modern. Let's keep it real. That bag would have been kind of ill, kind of modern, and it didn't happen because of that silly mistake. Come on, boss. How do you even park? Guys, this is a squiggly car parking only spot. Have you not seen them before? These are only for squiggly cars. Guys, get caught up. These ain't for normal cars. If you drove a squiggly car, you would know this space is perfect for you. And this bricklaying is an absolute nightmare. This is a nightmare in Brickland. Absolute nightmare. Everything here is a nightmare, let's be honest. I try to give the USPS some credit. But what the heck is this? All right, it arrived at the USPS Regional Origin Facility. It started out at USPS in Salt Lake City. All right, next day. Departed from USPS Regional Facility. All right, goodbye Salt Lake City. Arrived at the Regional Facility, Denver. And then in the same day, it arrived at Regional Origin Facility, Boise, Idaho. Very good. And then to West Valley City, Utah. And then we're going back to Idaho. No, Utah. And then West Valley City, Utah. That Salt Lake City is in Utah. They're playing hot potato. All right, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good comment. All right, not bad. That's unfortunate. Listen, I hope you got your epic Lego set in time. You know what you won't experience that issue with? RobertIDK merchandise available at robertidk.net. The classic, legendary, iconic Rats Are Friends shirt, as well as the official mouse pad. Yeah, I got mine. Y'all don't think I use this with every single video? I use this on every single video. My mouse is literally always on this thing because I can see all the muffins right there, and it is sweet. Our shipping is legit. Go on robertidk.net and you will not have a shipping distribution center hot potato. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My homies, if you enjoyed this video and this is your first time watching You Had One Job, or you just want to watch more, here is the entire playlist of You Had One Job videos. There's like over 20. You've got a lot of videos to watch if you have not seen these. Check it out. Or here's a video that YouTube thinks you will like in particular. I will see you here or I will see you there. I hope you have an awesome day, my friend. Peace out.
Garrett, it's just a tribute.